No.
Wait for YouTube get to catch up.
Yeah, YouTube
Yeah, that 30.
might have a delay. No. There we go. You can hear my stupid laugh.
Okay, time to mute that one.
There we go. You can hear my stupid laugh.
Okay, I should be hearing you now straight, and yeah, that was a kind of a dramatic pause. So sorry, people. We were just getting things figured out here. Is there anybody in the audience? Am I not transmitting?
I hear you.
Do you not hear me?
No, I hear you.
Am I not transmitting? Okay.
I hear you.
I'm trying to figure out which of my set of speakers here. So I'll say something now, and I should hear you through my headset and not the main speakers.
I'm just trying to minimize this window, and it keeps fighting me.
Well, bite it back.
I am. It's not working. Come on, window.
Okay, so how do I get the chat to come up now?
That would be if you open up the window on the with the browser. See you chatting in there.
Yep. I just wanted to make sure I could see it off to the side to see if anybody was saying anything or. So, did Dave get stuck in the garden or what tonight?
He's doing family stuff.
Well, that's always a good reason. Yeah.
That's what I said. Why will this thing not do anything? Grr. All right. Done with that. I had a good idea where I was going to put the Google Hangouts window over top of the YouTube window and then minimize it so I could see the chat from the YouTube on the side. And apparently it does not want to do that. So either that or I need a new mouse, which I'm betting I do.
Well, I got the Hangouts window on the left-hand side a little bit off and the chat on the right-hand side behind so I can read what's coming through on there. And yeah, nothing on there at the moment. And yeah, I don't know where I am. I'm up there somewhere. Or I guess in your perspective, I'm down there, down.
Over.
Yeah, there somewhere.
Over there.
Yeah, that's me. Hi. So what's new and exciting on your end of the world?
I've been, I don't want to say consumed, but I've been doing a lot of YouTube behind the scene type stuff. Like, well, yeah, I meant to ask you. I know Dave doesn't, but do you monetize your channel?
Nope,
No?
not yet.
I've monetized mine for years now. And this whole, like, it started with like the ad apocalypse and all that stuff. And just recently they just changed their algorithms, and like people have been getting hit with quote not advertiser friendly things, and they get flagged, so they get demonetized. And I don't know, everybody seems to be freaking out about it, and I'm just sitting back like kind of laughing because I've been used to this for quite a while. Not that they would do this to me before, but like I was even wondering if I should even talk about this, but I started an account like well before this one. And like the whole intention was to see how long it took to get it shut down. And it really has never been shut down. I fought every copyright infringement and won except for one, which meant that my video wasn't live. The audio wasn't live in Germany.
Okay.
But I never got a copyright strike or anything. I mean, I haven't been on there in a few years, so I mean, it probably has it by now, but but that's how I started off. So I was always fighting that stuff. So when it started popping up on my channel where I'm like, wait, not advertiser friendly, and I'm talking about peppers, like
Yeah,
that's pretty advertiser friendly. So I went ahead and I had like 15 hit in one day.
that's kind of bad.
Yep. Well,
I'm
they just changed algorithms. So like now all of a sudden the algorithm found 15 of my like 800 videos and flagged them.
Yeah, because normally it's for swearing or inappropriate content, things along
Sexually
those
explicit.
lines.
Yep, sexually explicit and talking about like tragedies and stuff like that. And
Yeah. Well, I thought about monetizing mine, but being as I only get 40, maybe 50 views per video, it would take me a long time to get to that first $100,
what's up, Killicorn? Thank you. What's up, Aaron Hernandez? RipX510. What's going on out there? That's what I
Now,
thought at first too, with the whole monetization. But I don't know. I hit a point where I had a whole pile of videos and just figured, heck with it, do it live, like Bill O'Reilly says. You ever see?
yeah,
You write it and I'll do it.
yeah. I can't believe he was that bad off the backside, but yeah, people are people of the world around.
Yeah, it just
So
shows
what are
you.
you going to do? Now, the question is, when Killicorn said your mic sounds good, are they referring to you or to me?
Oh, I assume me because I got this awesome setup.
And what kind of microphone is that?
Well, that's funny that I bring this up because this whole entire setup was like $40. I mean, it really was nothing. Everybody thinks it's always high quality. It's just a condenser mic that I needed a new microphone and I was going to get a percussion mic. And I looked it up and it was like $17 to $20 for a percussion mic delivered. I looked up a condenser mic, which this is, and that thing was like $20 delivered. And I thought, well, that's not really, a real decision there. And then the stand itself was like 10, and then the pop
Mhm.
filter was like $3.
Okay. Well, it does sound good for what's into it.
Yours sounds good too, though. Do you have a quality mic, or what do you have?
A Yeti Blue Blackout Edition.
Oh, those are good, aren't they? Yeah, because my buddy just got one of them. Yeah, those are like one of the best ones you can get, isn't it?
Well, it's a good medium range one. They run about $150, $170 depending, but yeah, you can get much higher ones, but this compared to the headset one that I had before that was all tinny and tony, yeah, no. Yeah, this one's so much better. And Kellicorn says both actually, so
Sweet.
I'm right in there with you. I had to ask.
Well, then he must have been talking about yours because yours is obviously the better mic. Mine's a $20 special. You got like $150 awesome top of the line mic.
Yours actually sounds pretty good for what it is. I would be happy with it myself.
What's up, Brown Dwarf?
Round doors, greetings. Okay.
And Rip says, yeah, better than the last couple weeks. I think headphones helped so that you don't get feedback from the speakers. That's probably a problem on my part. I could probably plug in my headphones here. And I don't know. Do we have any feedback coming from my audio and my speaker? Because we do. I can plug my headphones in.
I'm not getting any feedback when you're talking, and I'm not hearing myself feedback either. So I think you're good.
Okay.
Go ahead, read the chat.
And what's going on, Killacorn? You almost done making pizzas, or are you not making pizzas tonight? That guy's hilarious. I watch his live streams all the time. He's always like hanging out in the pizza shop, just drinking Bud Light and a wine glass.
Beer with a touch of class. I like that. We just had the Oktoberfest celebration here in town uh, the last 3 days. Talk about people everywhere. It was fun.
Did you have all kind of like crazy German beer and stuff?
It was there. I tend to stay away from that kind of stuff because of the oompa music.
Good description.
Yeah. I'm at work, just made a couple pizzas just because I wanted to eat, but not actually making the pizzas tonight. Huh. Now the question is, pizza from which shop?
I believe it's California, right? I don't know exactly what shop, but it looks awesome. I've worked in a pizza shop before, and it doesn't look like the one I worked in. It looked like a lot cooler than the one I worked in. When I was in, it was like one room kind of thing. He's got like the whole spread and the bar, and
I've got about 5 years, 4 years in at Domino's, and I've got about 2.5 years in at Pizza Hut. Both of them I worked up to assistant manager positions, and yeah, I don't need to go back to it.
the funny thing was I worked at a pizza shop, and I hate pizza. Like, yeah, it's one of the worst foods that you could ever try to feed me, and I don't know. I think it made me a better pizza guy because I tried to make that was my goal, was to make every pizza a pizza that I was ready to eat. So I would like make sure that I would cook it right, but just not a fan of pizza.
I love pizza. Just can't. Yeah, I gotta have it. Oh, let's see. RipX510. What state are you guys in? I'm in southern Minnesota.
And I'm in North
How's
Carolina.
you? Huh?
And I'm in North Carolina.
North Carolina. How's the weather holding up? Last night it got down to the 40s, and they're talking 32 tonight.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, it was 95 here today. So, but a storm moved in right there when I was filming my latest video. So, but no, I mean it's still actually I should have the windows open. It should be about 70 or something like that right now. But I
Four
don't know
o'clock.
what's going on. I expect it to be like dropping off like a lot sooner than it has been, but sorry, didn't mean to cut you off.
It's just fine. But 4 o'clock this afternoon, it was 41 degrees outside, and it started raining, and a couple of them actually looked like they turned to snowflakes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's
It's
really bad.
about
That's really bad only because like that may or may not ever even happen here. Like we just skirt
it's
the
about
freezing line every year.
it's about 2 weeks early this year. Normally we have our first snow before the end of October. But
I remember in Pittsburgh, it was rare when we had snow for Halloween.
yeah, kids here buy costumes that are way too big so that they can get their parkas and snow pants on under them.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember a couple years, just because my dad was a hunter and I'd go with him and everything. I went as a hunter because I had a costume picked out and it got too cold. And I was like, oh, well, heck with that. I'm just wearing my hunting clothes because that way I won't get cold.
Ah, Usually the first weekend in November, where we normally go hunting, or where the family goes hunting, there's usually 6 to 12 inches of snow on the ground. That's way up by the Canadian border, about 20 miles south of the Canadian border.
Dang. What's that
So,
like? Yeah, Minnesota. Yeah, so that's like kind of like 30, 40 miles southeast of JT Bear ish.
how far did you say?
Maybe more than that. I think I said 30, but nah, it's gonna be a lot more than that. Probably like 50, 100. I
Okay,
don't know.
because
Maybe I didn't get my geography right.
for me to get to the Canadian border is about 250 miles going straight north.
Oh wow. Well, no, I meant from where you said they were hunting.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because we hunt just outside of Grand Forks, North Dakota.
Aaron Hernandez says, "What is this cold weather you speak of?"
Come visit me, I'll show you.
Sometimes that's how I feel too. Until it finally
Okay,
snows here.
so Rip X510. Okay, do you have Inside Grow there in Minnesota? I know Rev does. I have 3 separate areas of my house where I do hydroponics growing and some soil-based growing all winter long.
And in the latest video you just put out, you said to comment down below, which I forgot to do, about if you wanted to see your setup for one of the hydroponics.
I don't know if I'm talking to you anymore. Yeah, I got well, it can be expanded out to 30 pots that is in one area, and they all interconnect and all autofill and everything else. So I need to take and reassemble that pretty soon to get my lettuce and pak choi going again. But yeah, when I do it, I'll make a video of it, and yeah, it'll probably be a good hour long, but that's beside the point.
Eh, longer the video, the better. That's what I
Yeah.
always say anyway.
Unless we just sit there and drone. No.
Wait, you should get JT Bear on here because he's a pretty funny dude. I've been trying to get JT on here. I've let him know the last couple weeks that he has a welcome invitation, and so if you want to go over to his channel and say, "Hey, why don't you go to the Monday meetups and hang out with Revto and Rob and Dave and everybody?" Go ahead. Make sure you go over there and make sure that you give him crap about that, because he's had an open invitation the whole time. So I've actually messaged him privately a bunch of times, and I found that it's easier to get a hold of him just by commenting on his videos.
A tour would be would be way cool. I am wondering if that's meant for me, but
Yep.
my
Oh,
things aren't
yeah.
all that interesting. I just take spare room or spare areas and turn them into grow areas.
Well, I want to see it.
Okay, I'll consider it. How's that? I'm not saying no, but yeah, they're not all that interesting. But I'm gonna start. I think 12 peppers in one room and 5-gallon buckets in the next month or so here. So they'll be nice and ready to go outside come springtime. You know, like May or June. Okay, that was a joke.
Well, I was like trying to do the math. I'm like, well, I don't know. JT says he can't get stuff out until June.
Yeah.
Trying to go backwards, like, okay, wait, now if I was at Rob's place, how long would that be?
Yeah, this year I didn't start hardening off anything outside until about midway through April. And then I didn't actually go into buckets until I think in May. Don't quote me on that, but that seems about right. But yeah, mine were a good 12 inches tall by the time I put them out, and some of them never grew beyond that. Mumble grumble.
And mine were about the same. I didn't harden any of mine off this year, though. I just stuck them outside and let them do their thing. But I also waited until after like the intense summer heat. It was like pretty much like right after that broke, that's when they went outside. Oh, Rip wants to know what our favorite pepper we grew this year was. I don't know if I can answer that yet. I'm not done. I feel like I'm just starting growing. Getting a whole pile of rape pods. I don't know. What about you, Rob? You're about to finish. So, what was your favorite pepper?
I still say the ahi lemon drop is about my favorite. The Pickers Gills orange, it's got a nice unique taste to it too, so that's probably up there. Tiger's teeth, I think, would probably be up there as well. But yeah, the ahi lemon drops just do it for me, you know, and they produce so much. And a bunch of people have requested that I start them some plants this year for next season. So
Oh, yeah.
we got to have some fun.
And you said, would you say starting before New Year's?
Yeah, I plan on starting my own personal one sometime next month. Last year I did it in mid-January. The year before it was mid-February. This year I want a couple more months on it because I got more room, so I can get them bigger and more ready to go out before it's time to go out.
Yeah, I started 5th of February last year, and this year, or well, yeah, for this year, I started the 1st of November.
Hmm.
But that was the Reaper for the Reaper contest for the Pepper Lovers community. And so far, I've got 0 goose egg. Not one. I ended up trimming that thing way back because it wasn't looking so good. And it's starting to come back pretty good, but still no pods to speak of.
So you might not win this time.
I'm thinking no, especially because it ends November 1st.
Quick overnight, everything just pops.
It might. I doubt it though. I mean, I should probably do an update of it because it's looking really good, but I cut it way back. I mean, it was all the way from the kitchen sink all the way to the ceiling, and I cut it all the way back down to I don't know, 12 inches, something like that, right where it forks the first time.
Yeah, we had to do that with the plants in the shop, and that's why I haven't done an update on them recently. Is because I don't want to show them, you know, struggling to come back. But most of them are coming back just fine. The 3 small ones, they kind of decided they wanted to give up the ghost, so they're no longer around. But the others are doing all right. The ahis are struggling, but if it's not one bug, it's another.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I've been wanting to show off. Well, I guess not really wanting to because I haven't done it, but I've been thinking that I wanted to show off this thing because just I trimmed it back the Mako. I trimmed that thing back so far, like it had 4 outgrowths that would reach the ceiling, and I cut them all the way back to the plant, and it just exploded with growth. And I felt like I should show this off just because like I don't feel like showing it off, but at the same time I feel like I should just because I feel like I should show everybody else like when you trim your peppers way back and you have the time to do it, that's another big problem. It's inside, so it's okay. But when you do it, like it just takes off, which I guess I showed off last year when I topped all my peppers. I topped like it was like an addiction. I couldn't stop topping my peppers.
Ah. we took in. I shouldn't say we. My assistant manager at the shop, his name is Devin. He does most of the work as far as trimming the plants and everything else because he can get to it anyway. He's done a wonderful job of keeping these ones going. But we cut the scorpion back down to under 3 feet tall, from the dirt up, and it is coming back like with a huge vengeance. The cayenne that's there is actually putting on pods now. So that's a good comeback for it. And the others are getting close. They're starting to flower. So next week or so, maybe I'll take and do an update on those. But until they get up to where they're looking good again, yeah, I'm kind of holding off.
Yeah. I always feel like I should show it off just because it always amazes me when you cut them way back and then that growth just pops out everywhere. And I don't know, it makes me feel pretty encouraged. I feel like I should pass it on to other people that wouldn't actually go ahead and trim them back. And Aaron Hernandez says favorite pepper this year, flavor and heat was the Trinidad Scorpion Cardi Red. Ooh. That one sounds a little hot.
Yeah, that sounds a little hot to me too. Because mine are the Trinidad Moruga scorpion peppers. And I don't know if the Cardi Red is hotter or milder.
Usually when you add a name to to a hot pepper, it usually goes a little hotter or a little bit lower. So I don't know. The Trinidad Scorpion Red, you add the Cardi. I don't know. I would say that it's either hotter or less hot, but it doesn't really matter. That's going to be a hot one. That's just the way I always take it. And Rip says he doesn't think he's winning anything on the Pepper Lovers contest either.
Have you seen the
new ones?
Yeah, the new contest?
That's what he asked. What do you think of the new Pepper Lovers contest?
Because I thought I only saw a posting for one, and that was the bonsai ones.
Yeah, there was the bonsai, the Scotch brain, the I don't know. It was a bunch of peppers I don't have seeds for. So like when I saw everything, I'm like, oh, bonsai is my only option, I guess. So I don't know. I love whenever the Pepper Lovers have contests. So it doesn't matter what it is, but I like it whenever it's something that I already have seeds for. But not disappointed that I don't have seeds because I never had seeds for the MOA Scotch bonnet for the longest time. So
yeah, I don't have seeds for those either, and I don't even know what I don't even know where to get them. Let's see. Sugar Rush Red is pretty awesome too, but those ahis take forever to ripen up. Mine didn't. Mine didn't. Once they got up to full size, going from green to yellow usually took a day or two.
Oh no. With the Sugar Rush, those ones they're notorious for just taking forever to ripen up. And they are an ahi. But no, I remember like ahi fantasy. That thing it ripened up pretty decently quick. And ahi, what's the other ahi I had? I had the ahi lemon drop that never actually produced. The ahi, I don't know. Aaron says the Cardi Red is not as hot as the Moruga Scorpion.
Okay, well then, yeah, it's okay. I could probably try a little bit of that.
But that's still pretty hot. I'm willing to bet. Because the Moruga Scorpion was the hottest pepper in the world. It beat the ghost pepper.
Yeah. And believe me, it's hot. But speaking of tasting, weren't you going to taste a pepper this time around? You know, one of those ones that you just got out of your nice little garden?
I don't remember pulling any out of my garden.
Yeah, one of the videos a little while ago, you were showing a handful of. Oh, I guess you didn't actually pull them out, but the Sugar Rush peaches, we were talking about you taking and eating one live in front of everybody.
Yeah.
Granted, you didn't say you were going to do it, but I can bring it up and tease you about it.
I thought about it. I also thought about just sending you a few of them. That way we could both try them at the same time. Also, I also thought of another idea, which maybe we could do maybe next week or something like that. I don't know, maybe at a later date period. But I thought of a really good idea where we could play some pepper poker, where we get like 4 or 5 people on the panel, and then we're all in on it. And there's going to be one winner, which means there's going to be, if there's 5 people, then there's one winner and 4 losers. So you up the ante, like you pretty much bet like you do with poker. Like we'll play. I'm not good with poker, but you know that poker where almost everybody's cards are exposed except for the couple cards. We could do that kind of thing, and then do bets on. I bet you a half a Sugar Rush peach, and then like, oh, I up your half a Sugar Rush peach to a whole Sugar Rush peach. You know, like something like that, and play pepper poker, and that would be the betting. And and then and then if you lose, you have to take whatever the bet is. Now I don't know how poker works, so like if you fold and stuff, like I don't know if you lose your money, so like would you have to
Yep.
try the pepper, or I don't know how that would go, but poker people would help me out with that, I'm sure. Sounds like a fun idea, doesn't it?
It would be a fun idea for me to sit and watch, yes. As far as participating goes, I don't know about that.
At least a couple rounds.
Well,
And then
let me try a Sugar Rush peach before I commit to something like this.
well,
Because,
it's not
yeah,
an ahi. It's about like 30 to 60,000 Scoville. That's about like an ahi lemon, or something like that.
okay. Because the ahi lemons I can handle without much issue. Uh
Rip says that sounds hilarious. Rip, I got some Kraken pods. You want to play? I'm thinking I don't. That one, I don't know what it is about the Kraken. Every time I hear it and look at the pod, I'm like, ugh, I don't know. I don't think I want to try that one.
Have you seen one of those in person yet?
No, only on video.
They're much bigger than you see in the videos because, yeah, they're, you know, really good sized. In fact, when we were up with the meetup for the Pepper group, um, yeah, with Brendan Picante, the challenge in the video was for each of those guys to eat one of those,
The whole thing.
the whole thing. And yeah,
Now,
they
is
were
that all
suffering.
in feeds and all, or could you de-seed it?
Nope, he pulled it open. The one guy pulled it open to show and let people smell it, closed it back up. Both of them shoved them in their mouths and ate them down.
Oh, that's like Brando's style.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed some things. Pepper Donkey's having a Halloween contest. Hope more people enter. Rip did. Rip X510 did. And Rip asked back, Aaron, can you submit more than one costume? I go to a party every year. So got some good ones. Dang. I haven't had a Halloween costume in 2 decades, 2.5 decades. I don't know. It's been a while.
Yeah, me too.
I could come up with something really good though. I could come up with that by tomorrow with just stuff I have here.
Oh, read the next couple.
Rip said, "That sounds hilarious, Rev. I got some Kraken pods. You want to play, or a bite of red skunk? I don't know what red skunk is, but
Me either. Haven't heard of that one.
that sounds more like some weed than it does. I'm sorry. I'm really trying to quit calling it weed or marijuana. The cannabis.
Medicinal herbs.
Well, I just feel like getting back to the original name. Like the marijuana was a made up name that was a slang for a Mexican lettuce. It wasn't even
Okay.
like for the plant. And then weed is just like a slang too. And I don't know. Seems like a very respectable plant. I just don't want to disrespect it.
Hey, Aaron's offering you some chocolate bootlas.
Ugh. Oh my God. I'm not big on chocolate anything.
They're supposed to be even hotter than a Reaper.
Oh yeah. Well, I believe if I'm correct, chocolate anything is supposed to be the hottest spectrum of that kind of pod, I believe. So like a chocolate ghost would be hotter than a red ghost or a yellow ghost, I believe.
Now, my chocolate Scotch bonnets are about the same as my MOA Scotch bonnets, and I don't see a difference between them. One just looks better than the other.
I always found the chocolate pods to just be kind of bitter.
I don't find that. Well, at least the only ones I've eaten that are brown are the chocolate Scotch bonnets. So I can't really say I haven't found it, but not with those. Granted, I only got about 2 dozen of them this year, but that's beside the point. Who wants some chocolate bootleg?
Ooh. I love
Rev does. Rev does. Rev does.
Rip just stole the whole like thing that I was thinking right out of my mouth, man. Bootless scare the bejesus out of me. Yeah.
Oh,
I was actually signed up for let me double check. Yeah, I don't think he's watching right now. So yeah, Rich was supposed to send me a BTR last year, and we were all supposed to be doing that BTR. I believe it was supposed to be Dave, Brando. Who else was it? Because I was the last one. I was like, all right, if you need 5 people, I'll be your fifth one. And I threw my hat into that, but luckily he never sent me one. So
I'm glad I didn't get in on that.
you know what a BTR is, right?
Not right off the top of my head.
It's a butch tea, which is a really hot pepper crossed with a
Right.
reaper.
Uh,
So it's just pretty much hot pepper crossed with the hottest pepper in the world.
I wanted to try crossing my ahis with Hungarian wax just to see if it could be done. Hoping to get a big pepper, you know, that's nice and hot instead of being mild. I haven't tried it yet. Okay. Next one. I was scared for Peter Stanley when he ate the chocolate bootleg Batman grew. Then he went back in for seconds.
Oh,
I couldn't do that either, no.
nah. That guy is like on a different level though. Like Brando is on a different level. Peter Stanley, he might not be on Brando's level, but he's not on a level that I know of. Like that guy is awesome.
Yeah, I only know one guy like that, and he comes in the shop and the uh, scorpion powder, he can take and put half a packet of that onto medium pizza and eat the thing down and not even break a sweat. That's probably 8 or 9 peppers in that 1.5 grams there.
And that's red sauce too, right? Or is it
Yep.
white?
The little lady speaks her mind.
Is that red sauce or white?
The Trinidad Mariga scorpion pepper powder that I sent you.
No, no,
That
no,
you
the pizza.
Oh yeah, red sauce.
Ah, that red sauce intensifies the heat so much.
Yeah, I gave him a 100 ml bottle, about half full of it, and he's in just a couple weeks has gone through just about all of it. He likes his peppers. Let's see.
Yeah.
Red skunk. Go ahead.
No, no, no. I was gonna say I fell behind in the chat too. Sorry. Go ahead.
Red skunk is a pepper I got from RFC Jim Duffy. Okay. Peter is the man. He should get on this live group. That would be cool.
Oh, that'd be great to have Peter here. Maybe he could eat a pepper live on air.
And probably would think nothing of it.
No. Like, who's next?
Uh,
Come on. You up there, Rob, or you up there, Tom?
I might eat a small piece of one. And then, yeah. My tolerance isn't even anywhere near what yours is. So,
Well, I haven't had a pod since last year at this time.
I'll go out in the greenhouse, grab one, bring it back in, wash it up, and chow it down. Let's see what happens. It could be fun.
Oh, definitely.
Jared McCutcheon. Peter was the best when he ate that second half of the chocolate bula. I would need some elaboration on that one.
Jared made it this time. Sweet. Nice to see you.
Have fun, Aaron. At least as much as you can getting some work done.
He's probably doing fun stuff.
Hey, you got an offer. You got an offer.
Oh, yeah, I see that. Oh, man.
Take him up on it.
Then I have to do it.
Well, yeah, that's the whole point.
I don't know. I really need to just get around to trying some of the ones that I have already. So start with that Sugar Rush because I think that's the least amount of heat of any pepper that I'm growing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to like go through them really quick. No, yeah, I think the next one up is like the MOA Scotch Bonnet.
Okay.
I'm still thinking. I just did the video, so I'm like going through in my mind, like, okay, that pepper, that pepper, that pepper, that pepper. Ooh, no, that one, that one. No, I'm pretty sure Sugar Rush is the least amount of heat that I've got going on. And then, yeah, I think it's like MOA Scotch Bonnet and I mean Brazilian Brain Strain, Reaper, Peach Ghost, Daisy Cutter. Those are all like top of the barrel there. Oh man, he's like taunting me too. Look, he even put up. I just posted a pic on Pepper Lovers on Pepper Lovers community of a late fall harvest. Like, look, this could light you up, buddy. Jared, Sugar Rush Peach. That's an ahi, and it's about like oh man, what did I say earlier? 20 or 30,000 to 60,000 Scoville.
Yeah, 30 to 60 is what you said.
Yeah, it's right around there. That's what Dave told me anyway. So I'm going on his recommendation. He's the one that told me it's an ahi too. So if it's not an ahi, sorry. It reminds me of an ahi because it is one of those plants that I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. No, last year, no, it went against that theory. Okay, no, I was going to throw out a theory that ahis do not like to be topped. And with all of the ones actually called ahi last year, the ahi fantasy, the ahi lemon, and the ahi, that was the other one I grew. I have to like look in the seed drawer. There was another ahi that I grew. Those three did not like to be topped. I topped them and they took forever to come back. And it wasn't until the very end of the season that they actually started coming back really good and putting off pods. So I kind of feel like that was a waste of time that I should have just let them, you know, not top them and just let them do their thing. But the Sugar Rush, no, I topped them last year and they did great. So maybe they're not an ahi. I don't know. I'm pretty sure Dave said it was an ahi though.
I just noticed something kind of amusing. On the bottom of my chat, it's got the next up video, which is your video of the Sugar Rush Peach Super Hot Peppers video.
Yep.
So there you're holding a handful of them.
Yeah.
That's what you should be eating. See, you got a whole handful of them right
A
there.
whole handful. That's my latest video. That just came out like an hour ago.
Yeah, it says new on it.
Yeah, and it says no views too.
Yeah.
On my side.
But I see a beautiful colored orange one right in there.
I've got a few nice ripe ones.
You could be eating one right now.
Could be.
Let's see. Haven't tried the Sugar Rush Peach yet. How hot is it? We answered that. Oh, that's not bad. Kind of like the ahi Amarillo. Okay. I'm pretty sure the Sugar Rush is.
I think most of the ahis are pretty much the same heat. They just have different flavor that accompany them. I could be wrong. I'm new to the ahi game, but sorry. Anyway, continue on, Mr. Rob.
Okay, I'm pretty sure the Sugar Rush is an ahi. That's what you just answered. It is. Okay. I'll back at them.
And David say the same thing.
Eat one. They are not that hot. Laughing out loud. Yeah. The ones that I got from Brendan, I forget the name of them. It was like GCR 50 or 21500. Little tiny orange thing about yay bay. I didn't think anything of it. Popped it in my mouth. Got 2 chews into it, and the heat hit. I mean, that was like instantaneous heat, and it just grew.
Was it a worry?
No, it had a 3-letter name, and then followed by 21500. So I don't know if that was like a class name or a breeder's name for it before they actually named it something. But yeah, I took the 2 chews into it, and I was like, whoa. Yeah. So the small ones can get you. Gotta have some fun. Ate one there, not that hot. You're being taunted again.
I know. Did you see that?
Yep.
Come on, man. Don't make me walk all the way out there to the greenhouse. If you watch that latest video, there was a snake that was like taunting me, and it was like trying to make me not do my video today. And well, I guess you couldn't see that, but I spoke of it. All right, Rip, I'll tell you what, like you get a bunch of your friends and you talk to them and you give me 7 thumbs up, I'll go out in the greenhouse, I'll grab a Sugar Rush Peach and I'll eat that sucker. If I get 7 thumbs up. There's 4 people watching right now. There's only 2 thumbs up, so at least 2 of those people can give you 2 of those. Just to compromise, figure I'd just make it into a game here. Oh wait, no, Rob said that. Dang, I thought it was Rip that was saying take it to a vote form. The White Devil's Tail you ate in one of your other vids is way hotter. I don't. Or is he? He's not talking to you, right? Because I never ate a White Devil's Tail. I never had White Devil's Tail, White Devil's Tongue, Devil's Heart, any of those peppers with a devil name in there. This year, I'm growing White Devil's Tongue, and that's the first year. I don't know if they're ripe yet or not, but no, I did eat a lot hotter. I ate the Sugar Rush Peach last year, but oh look, there's 3 thumbs up already. But I ate the Sugar Rush Peach last year. It wasn't that hot. I ate the Peach Ghost, the Butch Tea crossed with Douglas, the Yellow Maruga. I didn't eat the chocolate Maruga, though. But by then, I already knew I didn't like the chocolate pods. I ate the chocolate habanero. Sweet.
Do you think you should have made the challenge a little harder?
What, me?
Yeah, 7 thumbs up, and how many people are watching?
4.
Yeah,
There's only 4 thumbs up, so.
yeah, but what if you hit the refresh?
Oh, is it is it higher than that now?
I'm not looking, I'll be honest with you, but yeah.
No, it's still at 4.
Dang it. Ugh.
So far. I mean, Rip's wife gave me a thumbs up, but
Mm-hmm.
oh man, I should be watching the Google Hangouts here and checking you out. What are you doing over there? Are you calling friends? Like, hey, why don't you go over here and give a thumbs up on this video?
Now that you gave me the idea, my phone could be well below the camera, and since I'm looking at the screen most of the time anyway, I could hold my phone over there and you'd never know the difference.
I'm looking at the YouTube stream, so I'm just confused about what's going on completely because I'm like 30 seconds behind.
Ah. And then the comments stop.
Pitbull just jumped up into my chair. Poor little dog. Trying to get rid of it. Although I did get this flea shampoo stuff in, and I've been using that stuff. And I mean, it works really good on the dog. You just shampoo the heck out of the dog, and it kills all the fleas. But it also works really good in the carpet cleaner. Throw a bunch of that shampoo right in there, and then carpet clean the whole house because it's all carpet here. I don't know what these people were thinking when they built this house, but I hate carpet. I heard it described once as like a bath towel that you really can't wash,
Yeah.
and really kind of like pointed it out like, oh yeah, you're right. I'd much rather have hardwood floors than like a rug.
Yeah, I've got hardwood floors throughout most of my house except for both bathrooms and the kitchen.
You what you got? Tile?
Huh?
What do you have in the kitchen and the bathrooms? The tile?
Yeah. I've
Yeah.
got the vinyl tiles in the kitchen and one of the bathrooms, and the other one is ceramic tiles.
Do you have the heating stuff underneath it? So in the wintertime you can like turn it on and it's like heated towel?
No, it'd be nice though. One little thing I just noticed, your little lady was barking, and I went looking for Murph, and he's actually on camera. You can see him in the lower right-hand corner or the lower left-hand corner.
Oh yeah.
He's sitting in the corner, sleeping up on his perch in front of the window.
That's hilarious. You can just see the leg.
And you can see the white of his underside of his jaw and that kind of stuff on the right-hand side.
Oh, jeez. Rip's working overtime here, man. That's hilarious. I got the comment on Google Plus, and then all of a sudden you posted it up here. You just posted it to Pepper Lovers. I still only see 4, so I'm not even like ready to walk out there and grab it. That's how the cocky person usually acts before, they go ahead and eat the daggone pepper.
Yep. And it makes you wonder how many views PLC gets on a daily basis, and how many people are going to see that, and being at the top of the screen, how many people are going to actually load it and
Should have linked the video. That might have gave you a bunch more views. Oh, great, giving him pointers. He's gonna go and do it.
He had to have linked the video in order for them to go and open the video in order to give him a thumbs up.
No, I'm pretty sure he just said that I was live on air and give me a thumbs up, and that would happen. Let me double check. Yeah, no, that's all he said. He didn't link the video. He linked me though, so that'll make it easy. Of course, I'm giving him all these ideas. All right. Well, I'm not getting worried. Yeah, like most people say, because that number's still at 4. So, sweet. Pookie Bear.
And then the silence goes on as we're both watching the screen. Is somebody going to say something? Is it going to move?
I was watching the pit bull. I don't know why she's sitting in my chair. She never sits in my chair.
Because you're busy. You're not paying attention to
her. This is her couch. Nice. Oh, wait.
Uh-oh.
I thought that was going to be a great comment, and I'm like, wait a minute. I know where that usually goes. I love that. Anytime anybody ever says, hold my beer, watch this, I'm going to click on
it. Disaster shall follow.
Oh, man.
And here I was thinking it was a legit thing saying, hey, watch this, but
Wait. I never did hear back from Brother Troll, but I did try. I guess I didn't. Well. Dang it. Link is in there now. Link is now live. Oh, man.
You know, you could just run out and grab one right now and save the time.
I could, but I mean, that I don't know. That would just be reaching, like as if I expect that number to be met.
Well, it could be considered reaching, or it could be considered being prepared.
Like a Boy Scout.
Uh-huh. Ready for anything to happen, yeah.
I'm glad it was only the Sugar Rush that everybody is all happy about, because that Ripe King Naga, I'm glad nobody's jumping all over that one. Because that would take at least, like, I don't know, 15 or 20 likes for that to happen.
You just put a whole bunch of ideas in everybody's head.
Oh, I hope so. Hey, I'm friends with Brando, man. I can get him on Hangouts, possibly. I don't think I can, but I could try. Like name dropping. I'm friends with Brando. Hey, whoa, what are you doing over there, dog? Throw my mouth. Actually, speaking of Pepper Lovers Community, I did message Susan a little bit a while ago and said she was welcome on here tonight. I never got a message back from her or Brother Troll. Sent him a message too. But that was kind of last minute. That was within an hour of starting live, so.
So you're going to mention Wednesday?
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, because Dave couldn't be here tonight. He wanted to go live on Wednesday. So thanks, Rob. Like, you're like an awesome, by the way, you are an awesome co-host and all that stuff, man. Like, I'll see like comments that I got and you already responded to them with like really awesome comments and stuff. And I'm like, holy cow, it's like my PR guy. Like, you're always like, oh man, sorry you missed the live stream. And like, you're always so nice and you're always like commenting back like way before I do and stuff. And like, I'm just like, yeah, like, heart. Like, I don't even have anything to add. I'm just like, yeah, you said it all, man. Like, awesome.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, by all means, you're awesome. I just wanted to let you know that. Because like usually I'm like I just have my jaw drop like, oh man, like Rob said completely everything I was gonna say. Like I don't really have anything to add, but I'm just like heart. But no, like you said, yeah, thank you, Rob, for reminding me about Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday we're gonna have another live because Dave couldn't make it tonight and he wanted to go live on Wednesday. So I said, not a problem. We'll go live on Wednesday. And asked Rob, like, do you want to still go live tonight? And he's like, heck yeah, let's do it. So we went live tonight too. So it's a twofer this week. It's a Monday meetup, Monday meetups on Monday, and a Monday meetups on Wednesday. And then I'll cross out the Monday like I usually do when it's not on a Monday, and that way it'll look legit. You know.
Yeah.
So if Troll or Susan, if you're watching this and you're watching this at a later date, you're welcome on Wednesday, as well as just about anybody. If you want to join in, just let me know. And dang it, Rip, quit holding me to my words. Just because I said I'd eat a naga after 15 legs doesn't mean I'll do it. Or wait, I guess it does. But
Yeah,
quit
it
calling
does.
me out on that. But the good thing is, oh man, oh, okay, sweet, oh sweet. I thought Brother Troll was gonna say he was gonna give me a thumbs up or something. He's just watching. Oh, I can invite you if you want, Brother Troll, if you want to hop on here. That way I'll distract him from giving a thumbs up.
But you just reminded him to.
Actually, let's see here.
I'm making the assumption that you're sending him the invite.
Yep.
Because you just said sure.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, if you missed it.
Oh, okay, sweet. I don't know why it's not just popping right up.
Because we're still learning, that's why.
I'm not really learning. It's pretty much like type the name that you want. Last time I typed his name and it just popped right up. Like I just typed in like the first couple letters and it popped right up. And now I'm doing that and it's like, yeah, I have no clue who you're talking about. Like I get almost the entire way through his name and they're like, yeah, still no clue. I don't know what you're talking about. Same thing happened with Susan last week.
So are you ready to flip? Are you ready to jump for joy?
Oh, really? I'm off of that and what up to?
Rip sent you a nice little message. Once you get back to it.
Jeez. I wonder if I just add him on my phone, if it would. Wait. I don't think that can work that way. Hello. All right. Well, let me see those 7 thumbs up then, Rip. All right. Dang it. All right. I just tried to call Brother Troll, but I guess that won't automatically connect him to the conversation that me and you are already having. That'll just connect him on my phone itself. So, oh, wait. That's what I wanted to do. Now he's calling me. I don't think that works on the Google Hangouts, does it? No. No, I'd have to add him into the list. I just need.
But if you answer, won't that bring that information over to you?
Or it would cancel this call. Wait. Hangouts.
So, folks, here we have Google Hangouts 101. What not to do, or what to do. Or...
Why doesn't it?
Okay, so Trollforge is asking, how did you send the invite last week?
I went into Hangouts and I just invited him. I just typed his name in, and it popped right up. I put in like the first couple letters and it popped right up. And I just said, yep, that's him. And I clicked it and added him. This week, I went to the same thing. I type in almost every single letter and it doesn't ever pop up his name. So now, right now, I'm looking for his actual email address that he uses to log into Hangouts, because that I can actually use to type into the invite, and that'll send an invite to him. So if he can throw his email, or just on Hangouts, send me your email address that you use for Hangouts, and then I will type that in, and hopefully that will get you right up.
And I make the assumption I can't invite him myself.
On your Hangout screen at the very top, is there a person with a plus thing there that says invite people? It may be there, because if it's there, then you can invite them.
Because I see the call listed, but mine doesn't say anything about inviting people.
Yeah, it's at the top where you can turn your camera off, turn your microphone off. You can adjust, adjust bandwidth usage. I didn't know that. Settings, you can hang up the call. Like with all those options, the far left one is invite people. So if that one doesn't show up, then maybe that's just on my side.
Okay, I found a place and I start typing in his name and it doesn't show up for me either. But he hasn't followed me and I haven't followed him, so not in my list.
Then it's not Troll either, it's Tim.
Okay.
Okay, actually, hang on.
So, people, are you enjoying our little fiasco here? I hope we're not boring you or anything else. I find this rather amusing myself. You know, we should know how to do this. Actually, he should know how to do this.
No,
him over there.
he's not cooperating. Oh, look at that. I type his entire email address in, and then they're like, oh, yeah, you mean this guy? Yeah, the same one I've been trying to like invite this entire time. Jeez. All right, he should pop up here in a second. Oh, sweet. We're only at 4 thumbs up, so looks like I don't have to go outside for a little while.
Just go do it anyway.
At least have to wait until Brother Troll pops up. Should pop up, right? Invited him.
Just think, they're only 30 to 60,000.
Yeah.
You know, it's pretty bad when we say that 30 to 60,000 is only.
Oh, that was another thing I wanted to bring up for you, to you. I don't know, whatever. But like you were saying, like, oh, you're a hot pepper guy. Before last spring, the hottest pepper that I could stand was jalapeno. And like even like, oh, let's get stuffed jalapenos where it's cream cheese stuffed into a jalapeno and wrapped in bacon. I'm like, oh, I don't know, man. That might like really mess with me. Like, that's a lot of heat. And somehow between then and like last year, I just turned into, hey, what is that? Like a habanero? Oh, that's wussy stuff. I'll take that. And like just jumped into it. So I don't think there's really like a you can take that kind of heat kind of thing. I think it's all just mental. Either that or just like mental abuse upon yourself or something like that. I don't know. But I don't think there's actually like a skill involved. I think it's just all in your mind. Like if you can take it, you can take it.
Yep.
And I'm saying that just so you'll eat hotter peppers.
Troll Forge says no message at my end. And what you're saying about is pretty much right, because it's the fight or flight response when the heat hits. Most people that can tolerate the hotter heats don't have that flight or fight response, or they have it under control. You know, it's an adrenaline type thing a lot of the time. Jared, we're teasing Rev here about the thumbs up on this video so that he has to eat one of the Sugar Rush peaches if he gets 7 thumbs up on it. So I think Rip is teasing him a little bit about the 7 thumbs up here. And there goes Rev again. Nose buried in his phone. Will it ever come back out? Will it get unstuck? Tune in tomorrow for the next episode of Rev on his phone. In Technicolor.
Well, I'm trying to figure this out because I sent him an invite. Oh, maybe I got the email address wrong. That should be it.
So there's Jared giving his experience with it. I never thought I could handle even habanero heat, and I found out this year I really like them. Yeah, I like the taste of habaneros too, but I can't eat a whole pot at a time. I can do slivers here, portions there, pieces there here, that type of stuff. But you know, a couple years ago, I thought Frank's hot sauce was way too hot to eat. Now I can drink it almost like water.
Yeah, I there was a lot of different things I thought were hot, and then Dave sent me that Allegheny City Farms hot sauce, and I used that on just about everything that I was eating, and I pretty much broke my taste buds. And ever since then, it's been a whole different thing. Nothing's really hot. There we go. Sweet. That worked.
Mr. Tim.
I guess it would help if I actually accepted the invite.
Was the first one the correct thing?
Yeah, the first one was the correct thing.
Sweet.
But I got the message that you put the phone call through first. So I tried to accept that one, but you'd already hung up. And I didn't even see right below it was the invite for the hangout.
Yeah, I thought maybe if I called you on my phone, even though I was connected on my computer, like somehow that would connect and you would just automatically be right in on this. But then, like, whenever I accepted it, didn't do it. So that's why I was like, nah, we better correct this.
No, it's the dumbass on the other end not accepting the invitation right.
Jared's
So
throwing a bunch of thumbs up there.
yeah, so I think yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and oh yeah. You may as well just go get one.
I only see 4 over here.
You may as well just go get one, yeah.
I think you're just jumping the gun a little bit. We seem to be underestimating the pepper lovers community. I don't want to say that, but I think I just did. Although it is, what, 11:21 East Coast.
You know, I just looked and it's not saying 4 anymore.
Oh, yeah, it says 5 now.
No, actually it says 6.
I only have 5 here.
Okay, because I'm looking and mine says 6.
I see Jared says, what happened to Dave? Dave was doing family stuff tonight, so he couldn't make it. And I just refreshed. It's still 5 on my side. Oh, there it goes.
That's Evan here,
But yeah, Jared, Dave couldn't make it. He was doing family stuff. So we're rescheduling for Wednesday at 10 o'clock if you want to hang out with Dave and us on Wednesday. So.
Yeah, I got sucked into the family stuff tonight too. We had scheduled date night for yesterday, and then had to go to my brother's for dinner. So it got changed to tonight. Oh.
Got to have those date nights.
Yeah, first one since we moved here, 4 years.
Well, then I'd say you're about due.
Yeah, got to have them a little more frequent than that.
Yeah, well, we used to do it all the time when we lived in town, but
all right, I'll be back in just a moment. I got to go do something. I'll be right back.
Alrighty.
You ever hear of a drink called a Prairie Fire?
No, I don't think so.
There was a bar in the West End of Ottawa used to serve a drink called the Prairie Fire. And if you could drink the first one, the second one was free.
What was in that thing?
It was an ounce of tequila and a teaspoon of Tabasco. I used to in my 20s, I used to go in there and drink for free all night.
I think I could probably do that.
Well, I can still handle the Tabasco. I don't know if I could handle the tequila anymore.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it too. To kill you. That's how it was the last time I tried it. Jared says, "What's date night? I have 3 kids."
I've got grandkids.
It's that thing you'll get in about 15 or 18 years.
Yeah, that definitely says 7 thumbs up there, Rev.
Oh, that's weird. I only have 6 over here. I have refreshed a couple times. Yeah, still 6. I don't know, man. Might just be wishful thinking.
So what is it? The Fatali or the
No, it's just Sugar Rush Peach.
Someone else is trying to up your game, I see.
Well, I also was dumb and said that if I got 15 thumbs up, I would run out and grab one of those King Nagas. So, but we still have quite a ways to go before 15. So,
I dug up my 2-year-old Scotch bonnet, the mother of all the seeds I sent you. Brought it into the greenhouse yesterday morning, and it actually had peppers on it. I was surprised.
wow. Now, what do you mean you dug it up?
Well, I had put it out in the dirt garden last spring.
Gotcha.
So I dug it up and put it in a 2-gallon pot and brought it into the greenhouse.
Nice. And it had pods. Charles Andrews, how many am I at? Troll says I'm at 6 or 7, but my side says 6. I'm guessing Charles is from the Pepper Lovers community. I saw the link. Let me refresh. Maybe it's something more now. No, I'm still seeing 6 over here. What do you see?
Mine still says 7.
I'm sure it's going to get there because Jared says he's going to his phone and giving me a thumbs up too. Jeez, oh man. Everybody loves watching people in pain.
What'd I miss?
How many, if you refresh, how many thumbs up do you have on your side? I still have 6, but Brother Troll keeps telling me he's got 7 on his side, and people keep saying that they're giving me thumbs up, so I'm pretty sure it should be where he's saying, but I only see 6.
I don't know. Can you see this? Of course, the lag is.
Yeah, I could be on the actual Hangout thing, but no, I'm watching it live. I still didn't see the subscribe or the thumbs up. Wait, here.
When I first switched over, it said 7. I hit the refresh button, and it went to 6. So you might be getting lucky here for a minute.
There it is right there. Got it on camera. It says 7 on his side. Oh, right. Yeah, that meant something. Oh. See, it still says 6 on my side. What the heck is up with that?
Just hit the refresh button.
Maybe we got a thumbs up from Mexico, and Trump is keeping you from seeing it.
Must be because of that wall.
So I hate to do this. I hate to
there
move
it is.
around.
I see 7 now.
So what do you see on my screen?
Oh wait, let me go.
Oh, I see 8 now.
Man, should have set my sights higher.
So
I
put your
still
shoes
only have
on.
7, but
So put your shoes on, and we'll wait here and talk quietly while you're gone.
shoes.
Okay, just run out there then.
What are shoes?
Those things that goes on your footses.
Socks? All right. All right. I'll be back.
We may have one. It may be a good thing. Let's see what's happening here. Huh. I'm surprised the screen didn't change to show me up there, unless it's doing it on the actual thing, but yeah, it's a nice picture to look at.
I don't know. It looks like we got about 30 seconds lag time on the computer.
Is it?
Yeah, if you're watching it on YouTube, it's about 30 seconds. On the Hangouts, it should be instantaneous.
Oh, well, I've got the Hangouts loaded on my phone, but I don't even know how to find Google Hangouts on the computer.
Wait, why? Is it flipping between people? When people are talking?
It was until you got up and went away. Now it's not for some reason.
Yeah, I kind of thought that might be the problem. What the heck's going on here? There, go ahead and talk now. See if it flips to you.
Okay, so I'm talking now, and I still see you.
Huh.
Oh, you changed on my phone anyway. You changed.
It just stays on Brother Troll.
Well, now it's switching back and forth between you guys for me. So actually, now that I think about it, that's right. I only see my little image down on the side. So yeah, it's working. Tim, you should put your camera down a little bit. You've got a beautiful ceiling fan there, but yeah,
How's that?
much better. We can actually see more than just the top of your head.
There we go. There we go. All right.
Yeah, I remembered to put the light on in front of me tonight. I forgot that last week.
It's a good thing. I got a ceiling fan up above me, so that's the only one I can do. So how goes it with you?
Oh, not too bad. Not too bad. It was a terrible year in the garden for peppers, but
You at least got something, right?
well, I dug up 6, 7 plants and brought them into the greenhouse yesterday.
Cool.
Although, what is it, four of them are cayennes.
Okay.
I got a chocolate Maruga Scotch bonnet and can't for the life of me remember what the other one was. But what it isn't a super hot. It's just it's one that's weak enough that my wife will eat it.
A friend of mine grows shishitos, and for the first time this year, I tried one. And as soon as I tried it, I'm like, oh, I got to have some of these. So I grabbed some seeds, and I have 2 of them already started for next season. But they're only like 2 to 500 on the Scoville scale, so they're not hot at all.
They're an interesting set of genetics, because every once in a while you'll get one that is approaching habanero hot.
Yeah, he was talking about that. He likes to take and pickle them and things of that nature, and going along eating them like they're nothing, and then all of a sudden one boom just kicks him in the teeth. Which I don't mind, but I've only had just like part of one, and yeah, so I grabbed seeds.
I grew them last year. Actually, I grew them from seed I got from Rev.
Okay. Well, he brings me all the peppers that he grows, and I take and dehydrate them all down into powders so that he's got pepper for the winter. And he brought me the vast majority of all the shishitos, and I dried them all for him. I was expecting him to have more, so the first time, or the last time that he brought them over, I gave him all of the powder, thinking, oh, I'll just grab some out of the next batch. Well, wasn't the next batch. Oh, well. Yeah. I'm sure if I ask him, he'd give me some, but yeah. He's probably eating it all by now. He likes
to put pepper powder when it's not hot tends to just about evaporate.
Yeah. But I, for the most part, that's what I do with all of my peppers. I dry them all.
And we were cleaning downstairs today, and I found I got God, it must be a dozen bottles left of my green ghost pepper salsa verde. It's like, ooh, where has this been hiding?
So I think everybody in the chat is waiting for Rev to come back. And I keep seeing his screen, so it must be catching the speaker when I'm talking. But yeah, everybody in the chat just stopped.
Yeah.
All right.
Did you get a Naga too? Because you're up to 9 already.
What? No, that's not cool. Nah, I wouldn't have grabbed this Naga. This Sugar Rush Peach.
So now the debate goes on. Do you sit and eat the Sugar Rush Peach now, hoping you don't have to eat the Naga later, or do you wait for a little bit and eat it later? Then yeah. Sugar Rush Peach is getting cut. That answers that question.
Well, it's like a warm-up exercise.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I said that 7 I would do the Sugar Rush Peach, so it's only fair that I do it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Rip says, bring on the king. Bring on the thumbs up. Oh, challenge. Here's the Sugar Rush Peach in all its glory.
Yeah, look how thick that placenta is.
It's showing up.
Yeah, it's showing up beautifully.
Perfect. Yeah, one side, lots of placenta. The other side, just, what do we have? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 seeds, something like that.
Cool.
Not too bad. Oh, wow. No, this side, whoa. This side that was only placenta, there's seeds everywhere all over that thing. You move the placenta side, tons of seeds all over the place, which I always get rid of because you can use those things and they just make the pod taste better. They do not add to the heat at all.
Yeah, but just don't take out all the placenta, though.
Oh no, I left all the placenta on there.
Cool.
And the other one, drop these seeds. Dropping into the pod. But yeah, I still see tons of pepper people that talk about like, oh, you leave the seeds in there because you want the heat. I never got that. I never understood it when I was younger, and then I kind of took it as like a accepted fact. And then after I started getting into peppers, everybody that knows anything about peppers says, nah, it doesn't add any kind of heat, it just adds bitterness. But, oops.
There's no telling where old wives' tales come from.
Usually from some sort of truth, but not necessarily. All right, that one's not too bad. No placenta lost. Tiny piece. That.
Yeah, that's not going to be much.
Nah. It's mostly seeds too.
So before you eat this, I would like to say thanks to everybody in the chat and everybody who commented for bringing this fine moment of Mr. Rev eating a Sugar Rush Peach live on camera in front of all of us and in front of all of those yet to come.
Just for you guys. Smells great. Doesn't smell hot at all though. There we go. Seeds under there. Heck, these seeds are rattling around like it's a rattle. Oh, I think I jumped the gun on this one too. I'm pretty sure Dave has some Sugar Rush Peach growing, and we were gonna do both of us live on there. Darn.
Then you can consider today practice.
That's what I was gonna do for my last video of the 30-30 challenge. I asked him if he would go live on that Saturday and eat a Sugar Rush Peach live on air with me. But he didn't have any ripe ones, so I couldn't do it. But oh wait, yeah, what are we at on the comments here? Bring on the king. Working on it. All right, cool. Yeah, I only got 8 thumbs up over here, so that's cool. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and munch on this Sugar Rush Peach. Here's half of it. Still have most of the placenta. Majority of the placenta is on the other one. I'm holding the stem section first. So.
Like a boss, he just throws it in.
Good. Very citrusy. Got some heat going too. And I love the, is it citrus? I don't know, the heat's starting to drown it out a little. but it's got that great, like, would you call that citrus? Whenever you get like a bell pepper, when you get that like crisp, almost citrusy like taste.
I'd just say it tastes citrusy myself.
Well, that's what I got. But definitely a bunch of heat following it. It's not like unbearable heat or anything like that, but just cut the very end of the thing off where it has the stem. But stressing that plant definitely made it a lot hotter. I really stressed the heck out of all my plants this year. Yeah, not too bad. Haven't had a fresh pod since what, last year?
Rev, good job, Rev. Man of his word. Come on, 15 thumbs.
Come on, don't make me that word of my or man of my word.
Well, yeah, if you did one, then you got to do the other.
No, I got to get the thumbs up first.
Yeah, and you put the challenge out for the thumbs up versus doing it.
Let me see those thumbs up.
Yeah, only 6 to go.
Let's see, who can I call?
Still has some burn going to it too. It's still well, the more you talk, the more it burns, but yeah, it's got a decent burn. Top of the tongue, top of the mouth, kind of back of the throat ish. Every time you talk, it feels like dragon breath. It kind of makes me worried because that's not even a hot pepper, but this one is a lot hotter.
See, you're handling it better than I probably would.
It's all mental.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, it is all mental. But beyond that, I like the burn. Like most people,
Okay.
I don't know why, but most people don't like the burn, but I kind of weirdly like it. Like right now, just breathing in and out. It's like, I mean, you can tell by the way I'm talking, I'm salivating like crazy. And it's got some good burn going to it, but I love it. And now that it's starting to die off a little bit, I don't know, I'm kind of disappointed. Dang you, Pepper. You should have been hotter.
Well, just think, you do have that naga sitting right next to you.
Yeah. Oh, I'm getting amped up, man. Endorphins starting to kick up. They've missed out tonight.
Ah.
But you see 8 thumbs up. Yep.
Have you tried any of those Scotch bonnets yet?
Not, oh, man. No, I haven't tried any of those yet. But that one is pretty much ripe. That's why I was stopping myself for a second. I'm like, well, maybe if we get 35 views, we'll just jump into the Scotch bonnet. Or maybe 15 would be the Scotch bonnet, 35 would be the King Naga. But I do have one ripe. Or no, 2 ripe.
Yeah, I think I got 2 ripe on mine too.
And the video that just went live like an hour ago or 2 hours ago, that one shows both of the Scotch bonnet, and they are just putting off pods like crazy. They just, like, every single fork, they've just got tons of little buds going everywhere waiting to turn into pods.
Say, Rev, you get a little voice of encouragement in the chat.
Oh, Jared can always be counted on.
Yeah.
Oh man, Rip's cracking me up, man.
Yeah, just eat that naga. You don't want to waste it. See, don't you just love all this encouragement you're getting from everybody?
Oh, look at the screenshot. That's so funny. That's weird on my screen. No. Look at the screenshot. That's so funny, man. Rip took a screenshot of me eating a pepper and put it on the Pepper Lovers community. That's great.
You're getting more and more famous every day.
Well, now I see 9 over here. Jeez, oh man.
Oh, it's 10.
Oh, come on. Oh, but we're getting close to midnight. We just might run out of time, people. That just makes me laugh because I never specified a time. And if I ever did specify a time, I would say that it would last 3 hours, not 2. So that's just a little internal joke there. I would try to duplicate that Joe Rogan method where you got 3 hours, because that's a nice, good amount of time to, well, pretty much figure out people's, what would you call that? Not just their attitude, but their persona or whatever.
So I don't know if you're going to get a bunch more likes right here pretty quick or not.
Charles says he got lots of rain this year and Sugarish Peach turned out rather mild. Mine are all hydroponic and they're inside the greenhouse, so they don't get any rain at all. Only the hydroponic nutrients. So, and the water levels kept kind of low too. So, and well, before that, more than that, I stressed the living heck out of them and pretty much got them looking like the brink of death, where they're like all shriveled up and everything, and you know, looking like they're gonna die. And then actually would water them. But yeah, lots of rain. That'll turn most peppers mild, according to what I've heard. And Rip also says, loves me some JRE. Same here, man. I just watched episode 232, I think, with Jamie Kilstein and realized I haven't missed an episode since then. And he did like the 1000th episode like months ago. You guys listen to Joe Rogan, the podcast, Joe Rogan Experience?
Not me.
Nope.
No.
Never heard of it till you mentioned it.
Oh yeah, he's great. He seems like one of the middle of the road kind of people, where he's just pretty common sense kind of thing. So most of the political commentary, I'm willing to bet most of us would just go ahead and you know, agree with him, like right there, middle of the road somewhere. Ears just popped. Hey, what's up, Adam?
Aren't.
Hey, wait, that guy knows you.
Yep, he was in the Brenda Bricante video. Actually, those 3 people right there are 4. The 3 on the bottom there are friends of mine.
Yeah, and Skylar.
Yeah.
I'm on to you guys.
I want to see the dog.
13 thumbs up there.
I see 12, but I'm willing to take your word
You
for
still got that one Mexican thumbs up from behind the wall there, right?
it. Damn Trump. He won't let it through.
14.
No, Adam says we want to. Rob, we want to see the dog, Murph man.
Right there. That's him right there. All right, I'll grab him. Hang on.
Say, was he in the background? Oh yeah, there he is. There's Murph man.
He's like, "What are you doing to me? I was sleeping." Trying to. The camera isn't going to go that low. Well, there he is anyway. That's it. Good boy. There's a good look at him. Give them all a nice, happy look over there. Huh? He's like, I don't want to be up here right now. I'm waiting for my chance to jump. And here he goes. This is his move right before he goes. And... okay, so he made me a liar.
I thought he was going to go.
Yep. He's like, either he wants Levins or he doesn't. And if he doesn't want it, yeah, he doesn't stick around. Yeah, when Murphy steals the show, well, he just stole the show and then he left.
Just like a dog. Well, actually, that's just like a cat.
Yeah. Well, I don't call him the boss just for the fun of it. You know, my videos, I say that, well, there goes the boss. Yeah, he's the boss. Sometimes I hate to admit it, but it's true.
See, Adam said yes. Adam also said he was number 12. Skylar said, ah. Arid says yes. Rip says, yeah, almost there. Still got a ways. I still see 13 over here, but...
oh, it's 14 on my side.
That's what I was going to say. I'm pretty sure it's 14 on that side. Charles Andrews says Sugar Rush Peach and Sugar Rush Cream, I believe, in Grow Closet. Curious about the cross. That would be pretty cool. Oh, cross between Sugar Rush Peach and Sugar Rush Cream?
Huh.
I don't think I've ever had Sugar Rush Cream, but all the Sugar Rushes are pretty good in my book. Adam wants to know when are we guys gonna eat some spicy peppers live? I don't know. That's all up to Rob.
Well,
No,
you know,
I'm pretty sure he said he had some Trennies laying around.
Yeah, but like 15 minutes ago, you ate a hot pepper. So, Adam, you kind of missed it by a few minutes.
I wouldn't say it was that hot.
Oh, there we go. We're 15, Rev.
I see 14. Darn, man. Why am I not getting the updated? This is hilarious.
Skylar, I don't have any here. I have powder, but that's kind of boring to eat.
Oh, no, that would be great.
No.
Just sprinkle some on some toast.
But Adam, Alex, Skylar, and Shane, he's got a King Naga sitting there with him which is very warm. And if this video gets to 15 likes,
It
he
was like
agreed to eat
35
it.
or something. Yeah, it
No,
was like
no. You said 15.
I'm pretty sure he said 35.
I don't think so.
Got some cheers for you, Rob.
Yeah, well, this is your show. You have the pepper. And Tim just said you hit 15, so
Oh, was that the number?
Tim?
No, was that the number I said I meant?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Okay.
said at 15.
I don't know why I was thinking 16. Maybe because that was the next number.
Because when you get to 16 here, it'll be 15 at your end.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do a scorpion pepper. Sorry, Adam.
Oh, that would be great. Hey, what's up, Shane Compton? Joining in. Making sure the 15 number is met. Yeah, let me move these seeds.
That's his wife.
So Rip says he just ate a Scotch bonnet in your honor, and we didn't get to see it.
That one was cute.
I'm getting a battery low warning here.
Oh, wait a minute. Video or it didn't happen?
What?
This Scotch bonnet.
I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. How does that one smell?
Yeah, this one, I don't think it's really going to show up, but maybe I can get the light to reflect off of it there. But this one has so much oil that it looks like if you just like tip it over, it's going to drain the oil out.
Uh-huh. Look at those nice thick walls,
Good.
too.
Yeah, it's pretty darn oily. Actually, let me see if I can like make it glisten with the light there. I don't know if that's going to work, but
Yeah, it works.
yeah, I don't think I'm doing the whole thing on this one, but whew. It doesn't smell overly hot. I mean, it definitely smells hot, but it doesn't smell like off the wall hot. The part that makes me think that it's over the top hot is all the oil that's everywhere and how bumpy it is on the outside.
Uh-huh. So the Adam that's in the chat is the guy who did the 3 grams of scorpion pepper powder in one shot.
Oh, that dude?
So how would you like to try that? Figure that whole packet that I sent you he did all of that in one shot.
Yeah, no, I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm not really into like doing crazy stuff or anything, but like I pretty much adopted Dave's policy of I'm not gonna do whole pods anymore. Just gonna do half pods. But
Okay.
but that was after last year where I did nothing but whole pods. So this sucker smells great, man. I wish I could. I wish I was more like Dave, where I could actually pinpoint the smell and stuff.
I don't really care if you're comfortable.
I know Peter Stanley would eat the whole thing. I'm no Peter Stanley. That's what I'm saying. And yeah, let me bring that up. I don't know, man. I think I'm a little more professional than Peter Stanley. I don't see Peter Stanley touching his eyes in almost every video when he eats a hot pepper. That's full testing right there. Wait, is that full with an FOOL or FULL?
Yeah, I think that's a double O one, but hey.
Man, definitely
So-
smells like his... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, so I bet if somebody were to take and send me a couple of those Sugar Rush peaches, I bet the Adam that's in the chat right now would be happy to sit here next week with me and eat one live. Wouldn't you, Adam? Oh, shots fired. That means he's accepting. Although 30-second delay, that's yeah.
Yeah, I'm
I
pretty
forgot
sure you
about
read
that
that
part.
way before you said that. But no, I'm taking that as shot fired as well.
He says he works. Throw him under the bus.
What, he works next Monday?
That's what he's saying.
You don't have any Sugar Rush growing, right?
Nope, I don't.
Oh, but you got the Trinities growing. He could be here on Wednesday, and maybe he could eat one of those live with us on Wednesday.
Remember the bug infestation trimmed way back, coming back up? No pods on it yet.
Oh wait, not the red, yeah. No, what
There's
about
nothing in the shop has pods on it except the cayenne.
what about the Tiger's Teeth or the Pickersdale Orange or the?
Well, I might be able to scrape one or two of those up.
Aha! Shots fired again. How about that, Adam? What are you doing on Wednesday? You feel like eating a pod live on Wednesday? I don't think airing out a pod like this actually makes it less hot. It actually looks like it has more oil all over it. I mean, I'm sure it doesn't have any more oil. Maybe it bled out of the pepper or the pod itself, but it does appear to have more oil. Hey, Pitbull, what are you doing?
Off at 10, I'll bring Shane with, though. Yes, he does. I'll do it. Uh-oh.
Wait,
Another
wait,
arguing back
Adam,
and forth. Go ahead.
wait, Adam is at your time zone, isn't it? So he's an hour behind. So 10 o'clock, he would have an hour to get on, right?
Now, when you get on at... You got on here at 10, right? I get
Yep.
on at 9. So it would be 11
Yeah,
o'clock your time that he gets off.
Yeah. Darn. I was hoping time zones would work with us on that one. See what happens when you eat peppers live on air? All right. I guess I should get into this thing.
Yep, you're procrastinating.
Yes. I don't know. I still only have 14 on this side. I'm just saying. I'm not doubting that you guys are correct. Nah, it still says 14. I just refreshed. That's weird. Oh, well. I saw it on your screen that said 15. The kind of fruity type smelling. I don't know. It just smells like a really hot pepper. So here it goes.
Like a pro, he just throws that one in too.
I'm sure it'll reveal itself here in a second.
Sweet, bitter, florally, peppery.
That was the weirdest creeper that I've ever had. It's just now starting to build hot. And it's building hot.
It's because you squeezed all the oil out of it.
Yeah, that's hot. Yeah, still hot.
You're not sweating yet, though.
Oh, my eyes are watering. No, that's definitely hot. Ooh.
That's just.
Was that on the TV? Okay.
You've got more guts than I do.
Ugh. It's hot.
This guy, he'll walk this right off.
I don't want to talk because it makes it hotter.
Well, yeah. Jared, oh, I missed it. Eat the other half so I can see.
You can rewind. I still don't see that 15. Whew. Ugh. Ugh.
Definitely not the hottest thing you ever ate, though, right?
Oh no. No, I won't. I won't try some milk, Skylar. That's gross. Oh, hang on a second. I need a Kleenex.
Skylar, he doesn't drink milk. So Rip says new screen grab live on PLC. Good job, Rev. You man.
Ugh. Ah, there we go.
Have a piece of chocolate. Haha, joke, joke.
He needs some milk. Is that a Simpsons joke?
Okay, I wasn't aware of it if it was.
Yeah, wasn't it like the grade B milk and it was called Malk? Holy heck, man, my eyes are just watering like crazy. Like the waterworks. Whew. Sweet, I was right, yeah.
Okay, I forget that. I didn't remember that one.
I don't really remember it. just popped into my mind.
Hmm.
Not much is popping into my mind right now. That sucker is pretty damn hot. Ugh, my ears popped. Whew.
Now you can chalk that up to your, or add that to your list of experiences.
Ugh. Whoa.
Antacid's supposed to cut the burn? I've never tried that either. Piece of cheese?
Ugh. All right, I'm fine.
That one go down the throat and through the chest too?
Well, just getting to the chest.
The heat?
Whew. Yeah. It's pretty bad.
Alex and his pickles. Alice, you can have pickles all you want for the most part, as long as you leave me some. Orange juice or some citrus helps. I don't know if I'd want to try that.
No.
If you're trying to figure out what the conversation in the chat's about, it's the big jar of pickles that I got that I added the Bohemian goat powder to. It's been soaking for now 3 weeks, I believe it is. They've gotten so good, and those guys that are kind of over their rating, love them. Like Alex says, he'll share. Otherwise, I think he'd grab the whole jar and eat it all. Yeah, and they stole some today. That jar is going to be gone before I know it. Yeah, it was 3 weeks tomorrow, I think it is, that we put the powder in it to let it sit and soak.
And Alex mixed it for you today too.
Cool.
That probably means he stirred it up and then took a pickle.
Actually, if you want to be all honest about it, he took the jar out, shook it around a whole bunch, set the jar down, opened it, grabbed a nice big handful of them, and then went in the other room and ate them.
Oh shit!
You better leave me more than one slice.
Yeah.
I like that. Naga got your tongue?
Yeah. It's not really tongue, it's like the stomach. Mouth burn's pretty much gone. But you can taste every bit of that oil in my mouth, though. Every time I breathe in and out, that's all I can taste.
Good thing you released all that oil from inside the pepper then, eh?
Yeah, I wish I did.
Oh, now they're going to leave me 2 pickles.
Yeah.
Sorry, I keep going back to the pickles. Speak up. We're waiting.
Oh, I don't think I have anything to say.
Endorphins got you nice and slowed down.
What's that?
I said, have the endorphins got you slowed down, nice and calm?
Yeah. I don't think it's the endorphins. It's that super hot oil on my stomach.
Ah, but your face never turned red.
Oh, I'm sure it's red right now.
Can't tell in the lighting, but it just goes to show you can do a lot hotter peppers than I can and handle them.
I don't think that has anything to do with handle. It just has a lot to do with being dumb.
Oh no. Major difference between dumb and talented.
He's so cute. I hate bulldogs, but he's just so cute. Look at his smile.
Cap cramps? Nah. I wouldn't know about that for about an hour.
Go eat a bunch of bread.
Got bread.
Uh-oh, there he goes.
Don't feel bread.
And yes, Alex, I know it's because we love pickles. I love them too. I'm just teasing.
Oh, I need to see what happens. I'm gonna be worried.
There's his other bed. Down in the corner, just hanging out again. Murphy shot.
Basement, but they're not cold. Like, doesn't really matter.
A little piece of bread anyway.
So Rip says, all right, gents, I will quit bugging you all. Have a good night. Good job, Rev. And I agree. Good job, Rev.
Thanks,
Night, Rip.
man. Yeah, night, Rip. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for the thumbs up.
Jared, they're dill pickles with Bohemian goat powder in it, about 3 grams in one of the big jars. And sitting for 3 weeks, it's soaked up a whole lot of the powder, and it's quite tasty.
3 grams would be the same 3 grams you were talking about before, right?
Yep, that's what those 1.5 by 1 inch bags or whatever it holds. They hold about 3 grams.
Who was it that did the 3 grams before?
The guy in
I'd
there,
like to
Adam.
see him do the entire jar of pickles.
Uh-oh. But it's one of those big jars. You know, like gallon-sized jars. I don't know if his stomach would be that big. Now, if it was Alex could probably put half of it away. Adam could probably put the other half away. So if it was a challenge between the two of them, I bet you they could do it. Okay, so 30-second delay. Let's see if they have anything to say about it.
There you go. I'd like to see a pickle.
No, you got to leave too.
Yeah, I wouldn't get any, but that could be interesting. Make a couple of jars and have a contest to see who could eat the most. Maybe we'll
Or
have to
make a
do that.
small jar and put 3 grams in a small jar.
Oh, that's an idea. What do you guys think of that? Because I have quite a bit of Bohemian goat and a few other powders left yet. And if I put 3 grams into a small one and let it sit for 2 weeks, I wonder which one of them could eat them all. Scorpion pepper bug pickles?
Add scorpion peppers, add bugs. That's a good point, Jared.
I agree. There could be good bread and butter ones.
Yeah, it might be better that way.
I like more of the gel type pickles versus the sweet type pickles.
Yeah, I'm with
here.
you there.
What's that?
Say I'm with you there, Rob. I prefer the dills to the bread and butters.
Yeah, I used to hate the bread and butter ones, but I don't know. Just being a pickle fan, I've grown to like them.
Alex has expressed his opinion. No, bread and butter sucks.
I've heard that a lot.
We all have our opinions, of course, but yeah, I prefer the dill ones. So I wonder if I weighed out like half a pound of pickles into 2 separate bowls. I wonder which one of them could take and eat them all. Garlic dill pickles sounds good.
Yeah. Ugh.
No, Adam. No, we don't need a repeat.
I don't know if he's willing to go for it.
Oh. Yeah, powder and the pickled garlics does sound good.
Adam wants this challenge.
We can talk about it tomorrow. It comes to my shop just about every day. But anyway, I think it's kind of getting late here. We should probably call it a night.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Done 2.5 hours now.
Yeah. Cool.
And 2 peppers.
I mean,
But none on
did the
Rob's
2
side.
peppers like a man.
But no peppers on Rob's side, you know.
Well, send me a couple of Sugar Rush peaches, and next week we'll see what we can do.
And maybe one of the King Nagas. And
I don't know if I want to go that far.
some Brazilian brain strain.
I may not want to go that far either.
Sure. Well, that's how you always start. You don't want to go that far, and then next. I mean, it's just like, you know, like when you hear about like people that get into heroin, oh, just chasing a dragon. Like you get that little bit of heat, you're just like, oh, it wasn't hot enough, wasn't hot enough, wasn't hot enough. You just keep going up the ladder.
Yeah.
That's how it's like, right? I mean, like, right? With normal people?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Uh-oh. Am I alone?
No. I like the last two comments. We can taco about it tomorrow. We can talk boot it.
Nice.
Is it Buchalokia?
I like the taco one though.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Does that mean he's gonna bring tacos when you talk about that tomorrow?
Huh.
That's how I would take it, because you don't joke around about tacos.
Huh.
when he says we can talk about it, I would just think he's like making fun of like a Canadian accent or something like that. He really wouldn't show up with a Buchalokia. But if they say we can taco about this tomorrow, I would expect them to show up with tacos.
Yeah, don't let him into your shop unless he has tacos to share.
Yep, I didn't forget about the sticks, Adam. And I think you might be wanting me to tell you what we're planning to do. There's a butcher shop 2 cities over that will custom make beef sticks for you.
Nice.
And we put together a 3-gram packet of Bohemian goat powder and 4 packets of ahi lemon drop powder that we're going to bring to them and have them add that to their habanero beef sticks and make us up 5 pounds of it.
Nice.
So that could be an interesting taste test as well.
Jared says that's what I was thinking. For sure he's bringing tacos.
All right. Let's call it a night and say goodbye. And thanks for showing up, Tim. That was appreciated. And I had fun.
Yeah, I'm not very talkative tonight. I think my brain is fried.
Same here.
Well, I had the day off, so I'm doing good.
Well, heck, throw a shout out for your channels. That way everybody in the chat, if they are not already, they can find you and subscribe and do all that fun, happy social media stuff.
Go ahead, Tim.
I never know what to say when he says do that.
Let's just do a quick
But
synopsis.
I know what I can do. Maybe. I can just add a comment into the chat feed, and anybody can click on my name from there to check out my channel.
Cool.
And the same with Rob Z.
Yeah, Adam put mine up. So Rob Z is my channel, and I basically play around with peppers and different types of gardens and have a little bit of fun. So yeah, I have some fun. Talk to this guy once in a while. But yeah, that's about it for me. And like Adam put up there, Rob Space Z is my channel name.
And if you click on Troll Forge's comment on the right, the right-hand side, if you click on it, it'll have like a ... thing that pops up. If you click on that, it'll have a go to channel thing. And if you click that, it'll actually take you to his channel. Well, it does that with everybody in the chat, but since Troll put his own name in there, you can just go there and click on it. Yeah, it's at ... and yep, go to channel.
And as Adam's reminding us, and cars. As far as stuff I like to do on the channel. All right. Let's call it a night and say goodnight. Mr. Rev.
Well, thanks everybody for hanging out, and thanks so much for the 14 thumbs up that I can see here on my side still.
It's 15. It is 15.
I don't doubt there's 15, but I only see 14 on my sides.
Yeah, well, one's from Mexico. We've already decided that.
But yeah,
I'm not looking at that part, so I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, thanks for the thumbs up and the encouragement and everything. And this was another Monday Meetups. Like I said, got another one coming up on Wednesday. Dave wanted to be on Wednesday, and I said, that's cool. But I figured, what the heck, let's go live tonight anyway, too. So we got a double feature this week. And Rob and Brother Troll, if you both want to come back on Wednesday, you're more than welcome.
Mhm.
Yeah, maybe we should check out those Scotch bonnets on Wednesday, eh?
Yeah, more peppers.
They're only Scotch bonnets.
I don't know. Maybe we could do that. I don't know. Maybe
I've got some here.
I've got some here too. At least 2, right? So we could do that. We could. I don't know. Maybe Dave's too. But yeah, that'll be on Wednesday. So I guess it'll be about the same time, 10 o'clock Eastern. What is that? Eastern. 10
Yeah, Rob,
p.m.
didn't I see some MOAs in your backyard today?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, I've got one yellow and one red.
got 2 red, and they're 2 pods ripe on 1 plant. So we might be able to make that happen on Wednesday.
We shall see. We shall see. All right. I will see you Wednesday then.
All right.
Thanks everybody in the chat for everything. And yes, good night, Murphy. Shane, I went looking for him. I can't find him. So he's probably sitting on the other side of the desk out of my field of vision. So, all right, guys, I am out of here.
Same here. I will catch y'all on Wednesday or in the next video.
See you, bye.
Good night.
Later on. Thanks everybody for hanging out.